Hey guys, Lance at Mac Sound Solutions here, and ZEERA sent me over this cool little case for my Mac Mini. Full disclosure, they just sent it to me for free. I didn't have to buy it, but it comes in under $100, and it's really nicely made. A little sharp on the edges, I gotta say, but other than that, I think it's a very cool little case. And it's got a magnetic top and a plastic shell for you to put the Mini in. And there's a little piece of black tape on the power button. You do not want to remove that. It's got a thermal pad on the bottom. You got to remove the little plastic cover on that, which was a little tricky, but I got it off. And the bottom of the case acts like a heat sink, and the Mini actually gets its warmest on the right-hand side of the case. So that should help dissipate the heat. And then I had to remove my power button hack from my Mac Mini. I used to just push on the back corner of it to power it up with those little plastic adhesive bumpers. But this case adds a power button to it, which is cool. So now that I've got those off, we're going to put it in the plastic shell. And you just want to line it up to where the power button is located in the back corner there. Like so. Then we're going to put on the top cover. And the one side without an opening goes on the left side of the Mini, which will be the top once it's standing vertically in the case. And the fit is very nice, and now we're just going to slide it into the case, making sure we're lining up the power button location to the top left. And they have this little piece of plastic just to put on the very top, make it look neat and tidy. And then we put on the magnetic top. And that is not for picking up the case. The magnets aren't strong enough for that purpose. So keep that in mind. But what it is for stashing a little SSD, which fits very nicely in the top. You got to make sure that the SSD is going to fit, but my OWC Envoy Express fits perfectly. And so does the Samsung T7. And they kind of thought of everything for this. The power button, the dissipation of the heat at the bottom, and you've got vents on the side to help keep your SSD cooler. It's not just sealed in without ventilation. You can tell they put a lot of thought into the design of this case. It's really well built. Like the grippy little rubber pads at the bottom of the feet, which keeps it nice and stable when you're unplugging a cable. Whereas the Mac Mini without the case usually slides around quite a bit. And all the ports are easily accessible. And here it is with its big brother. Amazing how a tiny little Mac Mini can keep up or even outperform the 2019 Mac Pro. So I think the case is pretty sweet. What do you guys think? Would you put your Mac Mini in one of these cases? I got a discount code for you in the video description with a link to the case. And thanks to ZEERA for sending it over. I love it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. I hit 30,000 subscribers, which is a new landmark for me, so I appreciate everybody's support. I like to do those instructional videos, but I gotta throw in some of these product videos now and again as well, because it helps me keep my channel alive. So really appreciate you guys, and I will see you on the next Mac Sound Solutions video.